Welcome students in online class for subject physics for the 11th standard and 12th standard students. Today we have learned the chapter number 16 for 12th standard. It will be semiconductor devices, and chapter number 14 for 11th standard it will be semiconductors. So today we have learned the relations between current, density and conductivity. So first of all, we know that conductivity, it is denoted by sigma, which is defined as reciprocal of resistivity. We know that resistance of a given metal wire is directly proportional to the length of wire and inversely proportional to the area of wire. Means resistance is proportional to L upon A. Means R is equal to rho L upon A. Here R is equal to rho L upon A. Suppose this is equation number 1. Okay. See here, we know Ohm's law. Ohm's law will be potential is directly proportional to current, or current is directly proportional to potential. But the ratio of potential to the current will be constant, and the constant is said to be resistance. So resistance is equal to V upon I. See here, R will be resistance and rho will be specific resistance or resistivity, which is equal to V upon I. So if this equation will be same, we say that rho L upon A is equal to V upon I. Rearrange the term. What happens? Rho I upon A, which is equal to V upon L. See here, V upon L, I upon A. These two terms are same. The ratio of current to the area will be said to be current density. And ratio of potential per unit length to the length is said to be electric field intensity. See here, current density is denoted by J and electric field intensity is denoted by vector E. So if we substitute here, so rho is equal to J, which is equal to vector E. But we know that rho, sigma is 1 upon rho. If rho is shifted here, left hand side, rho is shifted in right hand side, so electric field intensity upon rho, which is sigma electric intensity. So there is a relation in between current density and conductivity. So conductivity is equal to J upon electric field intensity, or another relation will be J current density is equal to conductivity into electric field intensity, and that is the relation which can be seen. Suppose this relation is named as A. Suppose we want to give a relation named as A, which can be useful in various ways. See here, another term will be seen and that another term, it will be drift velocity. That term is said to be drift velocity. Before seeing its expression, the first of all, we know that a conductor, that is metallic conductor. Metallic conductor consists of large number of free electrons per unit volume. Suppose this is electron, this electron is here, this electron is here, this electron is here, this electron is here, this. These electrons inside the metal can move randomly. They are moved randomly inside the metal surface. But if the metal rod is connected across electric field of potential V, electric field of potential V, what happens? Inside the metal, number of electrons are present per unit volume. So when we apply a battery or when we apply a cell, what happens? Current is flow that direction. Means current is flow from positive to negative directions, and flow of electrons towards the positive directions means the flow of electrons will be opposite to the flow of current. It is seen in Ohm's law. If we say length of metal rod is L, area of metal rod is A, length is L, area is A, and E will be charge of each electron. That electron, that electron, that electron, that electron, that they having charge E. So that we have seen the total charge. Total charge, it will be Q is equal to N into A into E into L, or we can say that N into A into L into E. That will be the total charge which is flow inside the conductor. But when we can apply potential, so current is flow that way. So we know that motion of electron is with velocity. So if Vd is a drift velocity, we know that formula for V or formula for velocity, that will be distance upon time. In time t second, these electrons can cover the distance L from left to right or from right to left. Means Vd is equal to L upon T. Vd is equal to L upon T, where Vd will be drift velocity. So we can find out time. Time is equal to L upon Vd. We know that definition of current, that is rate of flow of charge. So definition of current will be charge flow inside the metal surface upon time. We know that time L upon V D, and charge, total charge, it will be N into A L E upon T. That will be the current. So if we substitute the value of T, it becomes N A L E upon L upon V D. See here what happened. So L get cancel, and see here, so current inside the metal, it will be N A E into V D. N A E into V D. If we can rearrange the term, that will be current upon area, which is equal to N E V D. What happened? Current upon area, it will be current density, and so that current density, it is represented as J. J is equal to E N E V D, and therefore V D is equal to J upon N E. V D is equal to J upon N E. This is the drift velocity, which is defined as a velocity. A velocity of electron, in which it is progress in a particular direction, or it is drift in a particular direction of medium, called drift velocity. And drift velocity has a relation Vd equal to J upon N E. So here the second relation can be seen. The second relation will be drift velocity and current density is equal to J upon Ne. Suppose this equation is termed as equation number B. So here we can see the term electric field intensity. The first term, electric field intensity, is defined as force acting on charge. Means force acting on charge of electron will be said to be electric field intensity. So we also say that force is equal to small e into electric field intensity. So we know, according to Newton's law of motion, force is m into A is equal to E into electric field intensity. So A is equal to E upon m into electric field intensity. But here acceleration, we know that acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. So we say that rate of change of drift velocity with respect to time is equal to E upon m into vector E. So if we rearrange, so here d velocity or drift velocity, derivative of drift velocity is equal to E upon m into vector E or electric field intensity multiplied by dt. If function are and variable are there. See here variable is there, here variable is there. Either function and variable or only variable is there, then integrate the equation. So if we can integrate the equation, this equation can be integrated from v RMS velocity to v derivative of drift velocity is equal to E upon m vector E derivative from 0 to time t into dt. So what happened? So here drift velocity, their limit will be v RMS to v is equal to E upon m vector E time 0 to t. See here v minus or vd minus vrms drift velocity, the limit will be drift velocity is given. So E upon m vector E time minus 0, that term minus here this term. So for average drift velocity, or average velocity, what happened? V RMS average, it is 0 if small t is equal to tau, and this tau, it can be called as relaxation time. Can be called as relaxation time. So here we can see the term 0 is there and here tau is there. If the values are substituted, then we get equation drift velocity minus 0 is equal to E upon m into vector E tau. Means drift velocity, it will be E upon m vector E tau. So here drift velocity upon electric field is equal to E upon m tau. The value for ratio of drift velocity to the electric field intensity is called as mobility of a charge carrier, that can be represented as mu. So mu is equal to E upon m tau. Means we can see the another relation, that will be mobility of a charge carrier, mu equal to E upon m tau, which is also said to be Vd upon E. So if this value will be there and value of Vd is there, then we get a relation, that mu. So for finding the relation between mu and sigma conductivity, mu and sigma for conductivity. So here the relation, it will be seen that Vd upon E is equal to E upon m into tau. If we can substitute the value of Vd from equation B, it has current density J upon n into small e upon vector E is equal to E upon m tau. So what happened? We can written as J upon n E multiplied by here, E square into vector E is equal to tau upon m. So if we can rearrange here, J equal to NE square upon m into tau, bracket will be E. So here the bracket term n into E square tau upon m, it can be represented as sigma, called as conductivity, or m upon n E square into tau, it will be said to be rho, that is resistivity. The reciprocal of resistivity, it gives us a conductivity. So here it will be J sigma into electric field intensity. And see here, equation A is equivalent to the relation for J sigma E, which will be same. But here we want to find out relation between mu and sigma. So for finding relation between mu and sigma, we know that mu is equal to E upon m into tau. Mu is equal to E upon m into tau. So if here we can changes n E tau upon m into E is equal to sigma. So what happens? E tau upon m, that will be n mu E is equal to sigma, and that gives the relation for mobility of a carrier charge and conductivity. So the fourth relation, it will be seen that mobility mu Ne is equal to sigma, or mu equal to sigma upon Ne, or sigma equal to mu Ne. Okay.